when I open the plan table, it's still showing the same
Okay.
purchase order that
Can
the
you
same.
share your screen and show me that? What's the problem?
Yeah, sure, sure,
Okay.
sure.
So if you're not able to do in HANA system, you try in EC system. Okay. Are you able to do? Just double click on that. Are you connected? Because I can see only SAP login pad. Have you logged into the SAP login pad? Pawan, you are in mute.
Yeah. Just give me a second.
Okay, okay, okay.
I just want to share the only SAP login, so I'll just share on this.
Or else give me the ID or password, I'll just log into that. Okay, you're sharing that. Okay. So you are checking the plan. Okay. Now here it is. Okay, you are changing here. Okay. So this will be only if you are telling that plant level, table level, it is not changing. Means standard purchase organization you have to assign. But I think the plant itself it's not there. Have you created?
Yeah.
Which system you created in ECC or S4HANA?
As for HANA.
Okay, this is S4HANA.
Yeah, this is as for HANA.
Okay. Check once more. Search F4.
I mean, yeah.
Go back and go to position.
I'll go to position.
Just GCM, right? You entered different.
Yeah, I entered the different one. Yeah. So this is the organization still showing me this one.
So have you changed that? Here?
Yeah, I changed but it's still showing.
Remove and save it first. Remove
Okay.
and save first. No, remove and save first. No, don't assign.
Okay, remove.
First
Oh, yeah.
remove. No, you can. No. I'm just telling that purchase organization assignment you remove. Just put a blank.
This one?
Yeah, you just put a blank. And down also just put a blank. Okay, save.
created like multiple companies.
Okay, okay, no problem. Save, center. Okay, go back. Go back. Okay, go again. Now check the position and check whether still it is available. So it is blank, right?
Yeah,
Now
still,
update.
yeah.
Yeah, save first. One is to save. Let's see.
Oh. I mean, I think I skipped this step, so that's why.
Entry CM is absolute.
Upstairs.
So the purchase organization, just search again. F4. Why it's absolute? Enter. Enter. Press enter. Enter. Search. Click on that. It's, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Save. Then I think we are getting some problem.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Now it's go back. You search again. Go to search it. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, I'm sharing my
Now it's
screen.
good.
Okay, yeah. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, can you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can able to see.
Okay, okay. So we're just talking about that metal master, right? So master data we are talking about. So what is the major one and the metal master? What factor it is controlling the metal master? What factor it is controlling? Material type, right? So because it depends on the material type, we can confirm that what type of material you are using, what materials you are using, right? So even if it is we calling as material, so major controls are based on the material type only. So it is a base actually for the material. So material types controls the material on what basis, like what are the factors it is controlling. The first one is how it is controlling. The first one, number ranges, right? First one is number ranges, right? Let's add that. So material type controls. The first factor is number range. Which number range you want to be assigned? Either what intervals you can define, right? You can define intervals based on a material type for material, right? So what is the meaning of internal? What is the interval? It's like if you need 1000 series or 2000 series or 3000 series or 9 series, 10 series or 1 lakh series, how you would like that. So that interval, number range interval you can define. So you can define one interval. Define your own interval number range, but that number range should be available because it should not be assigned to any of the other material type, or it should be assigned to the group. So this number range, okay, so it depends on the how you define that. So there is a requirement like multiple material types, raw materials, packing materials, semi-finished goods. The client requested that same material number range. So all one series they need. So let's assume that the client requirement is ROH, okay, packing material VRP and semi-finished goods. So they need all these products starting with the series of 1 lakh, okay, 10 lakhs or something. So he need like this number range. So in that case, we are talking about material type level, right? So this number range. So what we'll do, we'll create a group. Okay, we'll create a group. In this group we are assigned these material types. Okay, and on the group we are assigning that, on group we are assigning that this number range. Okay, so when we are assigned at the group level, what will be happen? When we are assigned at the group level, what will be happen? Whatever the material types it is assigned to that group, all material types will be the same number range. All for all material types which is assigned to that group as the same material number range. Okay, clear? So the number range we can define, the number range we can define for the material type. Clear? So the first control is number range. And the second control, what is the second control? What is the second control? Whether external number range you need or internal number range you need. External or internal number range. So what is the difference? We discussed it in the last class, right? What is the difference? External number range and internal number range. So if suppose system itself want to be assigned a number range, when I'm just creating the material, the system itself, the number sequence should be generated. So in that case, it is the internal number range, right? If suppose I want to give manually, I want to give manually the number, that is called external number range. Okay, so when it is internal number range, what will happen? The first number system will be generated 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, and the second number it will be generated 10 lakh 1. Next number it will be generated 10 lakh 2, like that. It is the system itself, it will be generated the number when you creating the material. But if it is external number range, first number it might be 10 lakh, okay, it might be okay 10 lakh, and then next material maybe you can put like 9. You can create like however you want, you can create. So the external number range is nothing but like it is I am giving the number manually, or in external number there is a one more feasibility, you can give that the numeric alphabetic. So if you want to be create that material 1, I want to create packing material 1, I want to create pack mat 1, I want to be create. So like you can create even alphabetic number range, alphabetic range. Clear? Is it clear? So the second control is external or internal number range. So whether your material type having the control of the material, whether it is external or internal number range. Clear? The third one is user departments. This is also we discussed, right? User department means, okay, so based on the material type, which area you need to be maintain the data. So suppose let's say if it is a finished goods like FERT, this is we are using majorly 99.9%, majorly we are using for the sales. The finished goods we are using for the sales or production, but we are not using for the procurement. Raw materials we are using that majorly for procurement, that means purchasing, and we are using for production as a component, but not for sales. So like, so user department is nothing but like which department, which view have to be extended, which data is required. If it is a sales data is required, then sales data will select that. If it is production data is required, production data will be selected. And if it is in procurement data is required, procurement selected. So which user department, which views is required, okay, which views it is required. So that is also controlling by based on the material type. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the third control. Okay, then fourth one, the fourth control, field selection control. Field selection control. Field selection control. What do you mean by field selection selection control. See, we have the lakhs of fields are there. Lakhs of fields means material description is one field. Okay, material description is the one field, and unit of measure is the one field. Okay, sales unit is the one field. Okay, purchasing unit is the one field, or order unit is the one field. Okay, price is the one field. Like different lakhs of fields are there. So is it every field is mandatory for all the material types? Not required, right? Because if you are talking about that FERT, okay, if it is FERT, then in that case sales views are in the sales views, the sales fields related, which is mandatory but not procurement related. If it is raw material, in the procurement views, okay, procurement related fields are mandatory but not all the fields which is related to sales or something, right? So that means field selection control is nothing but like a which field is mandatory, which field is mandatory or optional or hide or display in the master data. So in the metal master data, we can control that based on the material type. We can control that which field is mandatory. What do you mean by mandatory? So without entering this information, you cannot save that material. Okay? Without entering that information, if without entering that data, okay, so you cannot save the metal master. Optional means it will be optional. You cannot, it's okay if you are, if you want to be entered the data, it's okay. If you are not entered also, no problem. Okay, so that is the optional. And hide, what is the hide? Hide means so that it's not relevant to that industry. That's not relevant to industry. So in that case, you can hide it. Don't unnecessarily user will be the confusing that field. Some areas like some oil related oil industries, some fields are mandatory. If it is a garments, which some fields are mandatory. Okay, some retail, it's some fields are mandatory, but every industry different data is required. In that case, what they can do, they can hide that. It's not display in your industry, so you can hide it. Display some data which we are already maintained in the condition records or somewhere, it is populating that information like metal master. It is a internal number range. You don't need to be entered manually. So then it is like display. Only it will be displayed a number which is generated automatically. So like the field which is displayed, then you can put that display. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
It's clear. Yeah, it's clear.
So this is the fourth control. So let's understand these four controls. We have still we have a few more also control, but let's understand this control first. Okay. So any questions here? Any questions here?
No questions.
Okay. So let's understand first. Okay. So before going to this first, okay, first you need to understand that if you want to be create a material, okay, if you want to create a material, okay, you need material number. So that material number system will be generated 18 characteristics, okay, in the EC system. The orders in the system, it is only possible of 18 characters. Okay, clear? And in the S4 HANA system, that can be extended till 40, but it is optional. If you still want to be go with 18 characters, you can go ahead. If you want to go with 40 characters, then you can extend that. Okay. So what is the material number? So let's enter here the material number length is how much? 18 characters. Okay, and till 18 characters, up to 18 characters.
Okay.
It is not mandatory 18 characters, but up to 18 characters. Okay, and if it is S4 HANA, okay, you have feasibility of till up to 40 characters in the S4 HANA, but it's optional again. Okay, if you want, you have to be activate that. Okay, but if you don't want, then you can go ahead with till 18 characters. Okay, clear? So this is a material number length. Then you need to be what type of material you are planning to create. Okay, what type of material you need to be create. So you need to be enter that material type, like what is the material types we have: raw material, packing material, finished goods, semi-finished goods. Like we have multiple material types are there. You can create your own customization material type also if it is required. Depends on the client requirement. You can create your own material type also. So that is the second. The third one is industry sector. Industry sector is nothing but like I said, right? So different industries they are using this SAP system. All the industries which is not required all the fields. So the design is different for the industry to industry. So in that case, the industry sector you have to be select what industry, like mechanical engineer, food industry, pharma industry. So like you need to be select that. Okay, so when you creating the metal master, you have to be create metal master. Okay, so you need to be having this information. Clear? So this is the transaction code is MM01. Material master is MM01. Clear? So let's go with that metal master creation. So I'm just entering the details here. So let's I will show you that MM01 first. MM01 is the transaction code. So you can go here. You can see the material number, industry sector, and material type. Okay. So here there are multiple industry sectors are there: aeroscape, service provider, education. Okay. Like we have different industries are there. Okay. Retailing and all these telecommunication, beverages, all these things we have. Okay, and the material types again we have the different material types: raw materials, packing materials, and all it is there here. You can see food industries related all. Okay, raw materials related all it is there. Clear? Non-stock materials all it is there. So this is material type, and this is, and here is the material number. Okay, so if you do not remember the transaction code, you can go to again logistics. Okay, and you can go to that metal management, and you can go to metal master. Here you go to metal master and create. Here you can see the different options are there. So you can create here, from here you can create. So different if you want to be create raw material, okay, metal master, you can go directly MMR1. But if you want to common, you can go here and you can see here MM01. Clear? So this is the way you can go to the metal master creation. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so now when you are planning to create a metal master, so we already discussed about that. The major aspect is material type. So let's understand that how to create a material type first. Okay, so you can use the standard material types, there is no problem, or if you can create your own customized material type also. So why it is required customization? Why it is required customization required because we have standard only raw materials. Okay, but suppose my client requested that he needs differentiated in the raw materials also, different materials like liquid, maybe solid, or okay, so crystal related, all they want to be differentiate. Okay, so in that case they want to be created some customized raw material type. So in that case you can put that customization material type you can create. Okay, so to create the material type, the transaction code is OMS2. OMS2. What is the transaction code? OMS2. So you can enter directly OMS2, then it will go to the material type creation. It will be go to the material type value creation. Clear? Okay. Now if I am not remember that what is the transaction code, so then I will go SPRO and SAP reference IMG. Okay. Then I will be go to the logistics general. Okay. Then I will go to the material master. Okay. Then I will go to the configuration of material master. Then I will go here. You can see that multiple we have. Okay. So all these are controls of material types, screens and all. Okay. And you can go to basic settings here. You have define output format for material number which I display now. So this is the here the settings is the material number is length is 18. This is the old system ECC, so it is the ECC 18. Okay, and you can go here global settings, make global settings here. You can this is for the materials controls. This is okay general control indicators. Then now go to the material types here. In this material type again define attributes of materials. So here it will go to the OMS2. So if you not remember the transaction code, you can go to here define attributes of material types. So you can see here this is the transaction code. Okay, clear? Clear? Any questions here?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So so how to create this first? Let's go with the how to creation first. I will be going to the OMS2. This is the transaction code for material type creation. Okay. Position, click on position. Let's take any of the material type, ROH or FERT or HLB, anything which you can take. Go to that. Okay. And select this one and click on copy button. Click on copy as button. Okay. Then put that what type of material you want to be created. So I'm just putting that ZROH. If you already created someone, then put something which you can understand what is the. Suppose I'm just putting that raw material oil related RMO. So I'm just creating that oil products. Putting that raw material oil product and enter. After that system is copying that whatever the balance which is there. Okay, select enter, see that enter, just enter. The system is copying all and see there are the 1818 dependents are there with material type, just copying all. So number of copies are complete. Say okay, now see the position now and check that my raw material type which I created was created or not. So I'm just going with that. So this is the raw material oil product which is I have created just now. Clear? So this is the way you can create the material type. Now we are just talking about right how the controls which is like material type controls, right? We're just talking about it. Let's see one by one. So the first going to the here, select and click on the details. Just go to the details button. Okay, just click on detail button or double click on that. Now you can see all the controls here. Okay, this is the control. So first let's go with the control. I'm just going with this user department control here. First control will go for this. User department. So you can see here there is a boxes are there. If you can see here the status description user departments, you can see here okay whatever you want to be maintained for this material type, you can select that. Whatever the user department you don't want to be maintained, you can unselect that. Suppose I need accounting information for this material type, then you can maintain that. Okay, if you want to be maintained classification, okay, we'll discuss about that later what is the classification. But okay, classification is nothing but like it's like classifying of the material. Okay, so when there is a different characters, you are maintaining the classification view. Okay, and MRP is nothing but like a planning related. Okay, this material how you are planning, requirement planning, so you are planning, and purchasing. Okay, and basic data, costing. Okay, storage. Okay, so like whatever the data information which is required, financial data, sales data, warehouse data, qualities data, all whatever it is required, that you can select. If you don't want, you can unselect. Now I'm just opening this one more screen. I'm just going to MM01 enter, and I'm just planning to create my ZRM0 ZRM so raw material oil product which I'm using. So enter. So let's enter any something which is okay. Now see here, this is the user department. If you see that, I'm just selecting the views. The select views are the user departments. So whatever in the OMS2 it is configured, those only it will display here, like basic data information, classification data information, sales data information, MRP data information, okay, material requirement, general plant storage data information, warehouse data, quality, like all this information it is displaying. In case if you don't need, suppose I don't need warehouse data, I don't need quality management data. So what I will do, I'll just go again in OMS2 and I'll just removing that those information. I don't want quality data, I don't want to warehouse data, okay, even I don't want the sales data. So I'm just removing all these three and saving this information. So now save, data is saved, right? So again go to that screen, okay, go back and enter again. Okay, I'm just selecting view. Now see that the sales data was missing here, and you can see that there is a quality management views are missing, and there is a storage. What else we are removed? What else we are removed? Quality and warehouse data. Warehouse data views are missing. So the screens are missing here. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
So this is the way you can control your user departments. So you can see whatever you selected here, whatever it is blue color or whatever it is selected, only those it will be appeared. Whatever it is not selected, it won't be appeared. So this is the way you can control that your user departments. Okay, this is where you can control your user department. The next one is okay, number ranges. So to define the number ranges, do you have a separate transaction code? Okay, so let's go to that transaction code here. So I'm just going back. Okay, you can open one more screen. The transaction code is MMNR. MMNR is the transaction code to maintain a metal master number range. Okay, you can write here as well the number range if you want to be maintained. MMNR. MMNR is the transaction code to maintain the number ranges. So even I'm just selecting these two. We are talking about these two. I'm talking about these two number ranges for whatever. One is number range, one is for the internal or external number range. Okay, I put that external number range and internal number range. So let's go to what is the transaction code? MMNR. MMNR is the transaction code. Suppose I not remember that what is the transaction code. So what I can go to SPRO and SAP reference IMG, logistical general, where is the logistics general, and again go to metal master and go to that basic settings, and you can go to the material type. Then you can see that there is defined number range for each material type. So you can go to here. Okay, so this is the way you can go to part also. Clear? Now the number range, which is external number range or internal number range, how you know that? So first you have to go inside, see that what are the intervals are there, what are number ranges already it is there. Just go to here intervals, see that there are so many number ranges are there. This number range is assigned to the your one of the interval. 0, 1 having this number range, 0, 2 having this number range, 0, 3 having this number range, like. And again there is a checkbox is there. If you see that the checkbox, wherever it is checked, this is the external number range. Wherever it is not checked, that is the internal number range. Okay. So how you identify that, whether it is external or internal, whether the number range is external or internal number range, based on this checkbox.
To see the checkbox.
Okay, if it is checked, then it is a external number range. If it is not checked, that is a internal number range. Clear? Okay. Now let's understand how to create the number range. Okay. So as we say that when you creating that any number range for the metal master, you have to create first the group. Just create the group first. Okay. So I'm just going to define the groups. Okay. Click on here, and first you have to create that your group. Whatever you want to be create your group, create group. So let's say I'm just putting that. Maybe I'm just putting like our number ranges, our voice number range, or maybe I can put that my company ID to a different set that. Maybe I will just put that TS number range for number range. Okay. Or else I just put that, I will just put that some ZROH or something ZR. I'm just creating data components, which like I'll put that component. You don't need to be put long, it is better to put that shorter. So I'll just put the component. Okay, just put the component, and you have to be entered at what number range it is there. So always you have to be entered that which is already not defined, no number ranges. When you are assigning number ranges, whatever the number range which is not assigned already, those number ranges only you have to use. How we can find that? So you can go to in the top and see that there is a free intervals are there. There is a free intervals are there. It will display that what are the number ranges which is available. It will display here. The available number ranges it will display. Clear? So you can select any number range from here. Okay, it might be the longer or it may be shorter also. Anything which is maybe 411 you can select 5 to 5 series, or it may be you can select this 11,000 like that you can. So I'm just selecting that the number and enter here. Then system is automatically selected. If you want to go with external number range, put external number checkbox. If you don't want to be external not checkbox, then you can go with the internal number range. Then save it. Okay, clear? It's clear?
Can you please repeat this step?
Okay. Okay, so you have to be, you understand this one, right? Group enter, right? Yeah, okay. So once you enter the group name, okay, you need to be enter the number ranges, right? So whatever the available number ranges only you can enter, because already some number ranges somebody they already assigned to some other material types, right? So the available number range, how you know that? You can only know when you selected free intervals. So in the top menu, you have to go to interval and click on free intervals. Just click on free intervals, it will display that all the number ranges, whatever it is available. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, then select that line and select that. It will come automatically here to display. Okay, and you want to be used internal even if you want to be used as external and internal both you want to be used, then you just select this plus button and enter that what are the information which is coming automatically external number range. This is internal number range, this is external number range. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to be used, you can use it. If you don't want, you can leave it. Okay, clear? Like that you have to create. I'm just not saving. I'll go again. I will create again. TS, and I'll just put the component, and I'll just putting that I need what number ranges have to be control. So I'll just use some number ranges, whatever available number ranges I'll use. Okay, then select, and I think it's okay. I'm just selected and save. If you want to be add external number range also, you can select whatever number range you have, you can select, okay, and you can assign. But external number range mostly it is good if you have the alphabetic. So alphabetic already somebody they are already assigned, right? This is alphabetic already they are assigned, right? So this is external number range, right? So if it is alphabetic is there, you can take this interval and you can assign that. Okay, clear? So how to check that
Yes.
which group having that which number ranges? How to check that? So you can go to here overview. In overview, you can go here and see that the number ranges it will display and the group name also it will display. Okay, the group name also it will display and the number ranges also it will display. Wherever there is X is there, it is external number range. Wherever there is no X is there, that is internal number range. So now my case is, let's select that my number range interval. So what is my group name? I have created ts underscore component, right? So I have to go to that. So this is my number range which I have created. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
And what is my group? What is my group? What is the material type? My material type. What is my material type? Which I have created. Whatever I created. Z or material.
O.
Oh, oil, right? Which I created. So let's see this one. Go to here. This RO. So this RMO, which is assigned to the some other group, but I don't need this number ranges. I need my own number ranges. So then what I will do? I will have to change this. I will have to change this material type to my group, my raw material group. So how to assign that? Let's go to here. Okay, and select that. Search that your material type. Okay, and search here, select that. Okay, click on element or group and select that your group. What is your group? What is your group? TATS. This is my group, right? TATS group, right? So I'm just selecting that. So then save. So what will happen here? Now my group is assigned to, my material type is assigned to, material is assigned under my group. So what is my group? This is the TATS is my group. Is it now assigned? Is it assigned to my group? Now let's see back and see the overview. Search here, my group, my material type. Let's see material type. So that material type is assigned to my group, TATS group, which is my number range. Clear? Okay. So I will repeat again. Okay. See again. I will repeat again. Let's go to here. Check. Go to the group. First, go to group and create your own group. Okay. And select to your free interval group. Okay. And once it is done. Okay. Once it is done, then go back and again go groups and search here. What is my material type? Okay. Then select that. Just click on that. Click on element group and search that what group you have created, and just double click on that. It automatically assigned to that. Is clear? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So I will show you. If you want, I will show you again one more, which is not assigned till. So I will take any after my other material type. If you see here down, these are all material types are not assigned, still not assigned. Any after one, it is not assigned. So what you can do, if you want to use any of material type this, you can select and assign to your group. So let's see, I'm just going to now UNBW. What I'm doing that, I'll just go to groups and searching for a UNBW. Okay, enter and select that UNBW and element group and assign my group. Select, double click on that and save. So before that, UNBW in not assigned group, and now let's see where it is. UNBW is the material type that UNBW is assigned to my own group. This is my number range, which is UNBW, and this one. Clear? So like you can assign n number of material types into one group, that group having the one number range. Is it clear? Is it clear? So this is the way external number range and internal number range you can do it. Clear? Now I'll just talk about field selection control tomorrow. Okay, it will take a little bit of time. You need to be understand. Okay, I'll just adding one more control. Okay, that is called quantity update and value update. Quantity update and value update. So this quantity update and value update happen at plant level, that is validation level. Okay, so what is this quantity update and value update? So we just discussed, right? So when you receive the stock, that stock should be counted, right? Is it counted or not counted? If you want to be keep it at your location, or you want to be keep it at warehouse level, that stock should be counted, right? And the same stock, okay, with price also need to be value update, right? Value means the stock which you received from the supplier, the stock needs to be having the value that should be updated, right? So at what level means valuation area or plant. Okay, at what level you need to be update at quantity update and value update. So let's say example. So if you receive the stock, do you counted stock at plant level or company code level? That means branch level, or it is like some uh, company code level?
I think
Branch level, right? Because company code level is a higher level, that might be have 100 branches. So always stock at branch level only, right? So if you this material type, whatever the material type, whatever the materials are created, that if you need to be calculated stock, always should be calculated and counted, and always the value should be updated and value is calculated. Then that quantity and value update, you need to be updated at your plant level. So the valuation happened at plant level. That's why we call as a plant also as a valuation area. Valuation happened at plant level. That's why we calling valuation area as a plant. Okay. So see that setting here. When you can go to the configuration, enterprise structure configuration, go to enterprise structure again back. We went to enterprise structure here. Where is enterprise structure? Here enterprise structure. Go to definition and go to logistical and evaluation. What level you are defining your valuation level. So here you have the option like valuation area is a plant, or valuation area level is at company code level. So usually you will be counting your value, and so usually if I am the manager, if I am talking about it in your branch, how many stock is there, how much stock value you have. Usually we'll ask like that, right? Not at company code level, right? So we cannot differentiate, right? So valuation area is plant level, not at company code level always. And the other factor is the other factor why we are taking this plant level. Okay, so I will just add one more slide here. Valuation area is plant level or company code level. Suppose let's say I have branches in Mumbai and Kolkata, okay, and I have branches in Bangalore, okay, I have branches in the Delhi, and I will be having the branches of Hyderabad. Okay, now I have different branches here. You will are you thinking about this material X? Material X, the cost is equal in all the states and all the areas. The price of the
No,
material X is always same or it is different.
different.
Obviously, right? It is different, right? Why? Because the cost of living and the transportation and the labor cost, packing cost, all it is different for the each and every
Different from area to area.
area to area. So, if I'm just to having company code, let's assume that company code I have main branch at Mumbai and the have plants like Mumbai and Kolkata and Bangalore and
Maybe
Delhi,
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad if I have that. Okay. Now the price if I'm talking about that at branch level, if it is 100 rupees here, it might be different in Kolkata 99 rupees, and it is Bangalore it is 98 rupees, and if it is Delhi it is 110 rupees, in Hyderabad it is 90 rupees. Okay, so that means the material price is different each and every branch level. The valuation is different for each plant level. If I'm company code level, if suppose company code is having that the Mumbai having the cost of 100 rupees. Now, now that company code level, if I'm defining that 100 rupees, then if I'm defining valuation at company code level, the same it will be happen for all the branches because I'm defining at valuation at company code level. The 100 rupees is the equal to all the branches like Mumbai also 100, Kolkata also 100 rupees, Bangalore also 100 rupees, Delhi also 100 rupees, and Hyderabad also 100 rupees. But so some areas it might be profit, but some areas it is loss. If you see that example, Delhi, Delhi is 110 rupees. If you are selling with 100 rupees, the cost actually we depends. It's on the Delhi. It's the 110 rupees. Then 10 rupees is loss, right? So that's why we will not do the valuation at company code level. This is wrong. We will not do the valuation at company code level. We will do that at branch level, plant level. So that's why is always is a plant level. Okay, but still SAP is provided you have option valuation area at plant level or company code, but you have to be select when you started your SAP setting. When you started for your client, valuation area you want to be defined at plant level or company code level. So once you are fixed this one, you cannot change. You cannot change for this setting. Okay, clear? So this is what we just going for the plant level. Now the next point which we are discussing about that quantity update and value update. If you not selected quantity update, what will be happen? The stock will not be stored. The stock will not be stored at storage location level. That means we even if you receive the stock also, it will not display in your location level or in warehouse level. The stock will not display. This is called non-stock materials. Those are not will be stored. So it won't be updated. If you not selected value update, okay, that means even stock is it will display, but the value of stock is zero. It won't display. It won't be updated. So depends on the material type. You can select that whether it is no quantity update and value update is required or not. Sir, sir, for all material types it is needed, right? Quantity and value update. Why you, sir? Why it is we have this option? So if you have the option, see that. some material types, free items, free sample items. So for sample item, do you need that value of product?
No.
Not required, right? Sample items, or it may be, it's like a very less cost of price, like tissue papers, those. So unnecessarily, I don't want to maintain that value, right? It is like 10 rupees, 20 rupees, or maybe 100 rupees or 10,000 rupees. But in my company, dealing with it's millions of dollars. Unnecessarily, that I don't want to be maintain some data for 5,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees. So the minor cost of the rupees I don't need. So in that case, you can put that value update not required for particular material type, like consumables. You can put like consumables or something like, okay, uh, office supplies. Okay, so like some material types you can create and you can put that. Okay, non-valued consumables, non-valued consumables. Even some of the consumables are very valued, so those cases you have to be updated. But non-valued consumables and office suppliers that you can maintain, value update not required. Again, it depends on your client. If they want to be maintained for that also, you can go ahead with that. So that control SAP is provided that quantity update and value update in the material type controls. So where is my material type? So I'm talking about material type controls here. So I'm just going again inside that. What is my material type which I created? ZRMO. Okay, ZRMO, and select this one. Go to inside and see that this is the one we discussed the user department, and one we discussed about the number ranges which we are assigned, right? And now we are discussing about the quantity and value update. Let's see the folder here, the left side. You just click on quantity update and value update folder here. Then it will display each plant level. Your material type is control like quantity update and value update. Okay, so now see here, the validation area is there. That means we talking about validation area is plant level. So position, and enter your plant validation area. That means my plant is TASP, Tata SP, and my plant is sorry, my my material type is, my plant is TSP, and material type is, what is the plant type? What is that? RMO. So I'm just going to that. So this is my material type, and select the radio buttons, check boxes. If you are selected, then the stock will be updated your plant level, stock, location level, and the value updated at plant level. Okay, these check boxes are not, put that one. Select these two check boxes. Wherever the check boxes are not there, those are not valued non-stock materials, non-valued materials. Clear? Is it clear?
Yep.
So this is a one control. So this is a one control which is a quantity update and value update. Okay. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 controls completed. Now tomorrow we'll discuss about the field selection control.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And okay, we'll stop here. Okay, we have other controls also. We'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. Any questions still here? This is
No.
very easy. Okay. Do practice. Don't forget it.
Mhm.
Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay then. Any questions? Let me know.